Chris Duhon still struggling to find his shot. Good entry pass to West. And Paul yelling at his teammates to get back. One of the advanced notices on the Hornets, they're not a great transition team, as Larry Hughes drills another. It's unbelievable, Clyde, the way he struggled so badly in the preseason, doesn't play in the first 2 games, and now he can't miss.
Wasn't mentioned in the rotation. Wasn't a second thought.
Okafor, nice catch inside.
2 consecutive interior plays by the Hornets. Previously West.
Now Hughes has been a big scorer in this league. Gallinari steps up, not that time. Hughes averaged 22 a game. That's his career high. That was with the Washington Wizards. That was back in the 04-05 season. David West.
Now the Hornets dishing and swishing. 3 consecutive hoops.
David Lee had some foul problems the other night. Did not play much down the stretch of the game. Chandler. Peterson on the drive. There, the help defense was not there.
Harrington shaking up Posey, but could not finish. Paul has not been able to get in the paint.
Sangaila. That's the thing about Sangaila. Give him an open shot, he's going to knock down the jumper.
How he's shooting.
A little bit of a knuckleball on that shot. I think for a lot of young players, pretty pass, Paul to Okafor. And 9 straight.
Milicic never saw his man.
He will be back as soon as he can, Mike.
That's right, Al. That's our Emblem Health injury report. As Okafor scores again. Inside pass to West. And David West Gittler. He wasn't ready to shoot there.
2 minutes.
Here's Paul, who became a dad back in May. Ask him any question about his boy. As he knocks down the shot, his eyes will light up. He'll talk forever about his little boy.
Pick it off.
Paul quickly the other way, and Gallinari gets in his way. It's going to be his second foul.
Yeah.
Coach Kenny Atkinson. Paul, there's Larry Hughes on him now. Might be just in transition. Want to get it to Okafor. Okafor inside, blocked by Gallinari. Excellent help defense. Chandler to the basket.
Good intimidation by Wright on Chandler, making him rush that shot.
Peterson hits a 2-pointer, put just inside the line. Lee using his right hand. West back to Paul. Paul for 3. Nope, stepped inside a 2-pointer. That's the thing he's worked on, is off the dribble jumper during the off season. You're just tuning in, Gallinari got a couple of 3s. And Okafor on the lob pass from Paul. Gallinari not shooting like he did the other.
Dealing and dealing. He and Chandler now very aggressive getting into the paint.
Hornets not doing a lot of double teaming, Clyde. As West draws the foul on Chandler, who's a little frustrated.
But they said that about me, Mike, and I was working hard out there.
You didn't sweat. This is the free throw, but took a funky bounce, and Okafor kept it alive.
There's the mismatch inside to West. There's the double. Somebody's open. But look how the Knicks get back.
Good communicating as Paul hits the jumper. Again, he's been just superb shooting the basketball so far. 65% through the first 3 games.
Threes, they're getting away from the continuity.
Paul operating. Keeps his dribble so well. And West hits the shot, and it's a 4-point game.
It's been a game of runs. One team goes on a 5 or 6 hoop run, and now it's the Hornets.
Harrington, too much dribbling, and then he commits the foul on Paul.
That's a good foul. Because they had Wright.
Yeah, Knicks had just 2 turnovers in the first half. They've got 2 here in the third quarter. So Hughes went for the steal. Peterson, quick catch and shoot, and hits the three-pointer, and it's a one-point game.
Because Paul drew the double that time. That's why Mo was open.
Jeffries to the basket. Open for Greeks and blocked it. Jeffries wanted a foul. Knicks slow getting back, though. Stojakovic launches it up. That won't go. Wet turnaround here in New York. He's going to be a free agent, unrestricted after this season. And if he's going to want to stay, he'll have to accept a lot less money as Paul knocks down the three. But there's so much enthusiasm. Last night, they had to restrain him after the game in Boston. He started to go back towards the Celtics locker room. He wanted to go after Rajon Rondo. The two were chirping at each other all night. And Paul hits that shot. He's got 12 and 12 tonight.
Remember, Paul only had 3 at the half, and we knew that couldn't last.
Going to blow. I guess they can't stop with the Hornets on a chance for a break. Paul throws up a shot, knocks it down. Again, Paul, he did that in the second quarter, rushed it up to get a 2-for-1. He's such a smart player. A 9-point turnaround to start here in the fourth after the Hornets had the big turnaround in the third. As you said, Clyde, this has been a game of runs.
There's a mismatch.
Posey out to Stojakovic. West, little fake. Kicks it back up top. Paul from straight on. Knocks down the three.
He's been stupendous in the second half. Only had 3 points at the half.
Paul, a career 34% three-point shooter. He has really worked on that part of his game. Gets inside. Lefty layup. Won't go. Rebound tipped and taken by Paul. Paul, lightning quick down the lane. That was quick, Clyde. Peterson back up top to Paul. Paul gets inside. Count it, and a foul. Beautiful play from Chris Paul. Paul now 21 points, 13 assists. Remember, he only had 3 points at halftime. Clyde, you said he'd look for a shot more. Certainly has. 28 points for David Lee. And Paul is mauled by Lee. 24 and 13 for Paul. This one's not over yet. 86%. And the lead is 9 with 30 seconds to go. Paul steps, fires, hits the three. Paul will not give up. He's got 27, and then Peterson fouls Duhon right away.
I'd have to overcome double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter. They played consistently throughout the game.
114, 106. And those 2 free throws will pretty much do it. As Paul steps back up, puts up another 3, knocks it down. He's unbelievable how he's improved in that. And you know what you love to see? Duhon goes, he wants the ball, he wants to be the one fouled to go on. And if the Knicks win, it would be his 300th career win.
That's quite a milestone. Not too many coaches have achieved that.
Paul to inbound. West gives it right back to him. Paul's hit a bunch of threes. Has a huge scoring second half. Drives. Banks it in. 7.3 remaining. Chandler has it. Throws it ahead to Harrington. Dangerous pass. And Harrington is fouled with 4.1 remaining. For many of them.
Happening tonight.
Okafor cross. Comes up short. Harrington the rebound. That'll do it. Knicks get their first win of the season. Mike D'Antoni gets his 300th career victory. And a pretty big exhale from the Knicks.
Yeah, but I hope they remember how they did it, folks. Tenacious defense, sweet harmony on the offense, moving the ball, exploiting the Hornets on the interior with nice passing.